Hello and welcome, everybody. I'm your host, Paul Rand. With me, my co host, Bernie McDonald. And this is Blasphemous Act by QuarkForge. We're coming to you live from one of our esteemed local establishments and location sponsor, Northeast Collectibles. They've been very kind to us, so feel free to come down and check them out at northeastcollectibles.net. Normally, we would have a couple guest hosts with this week, but they are wicked sick, so we're going to move on from that segment. On this introductory episode, we're going to discuss the recent Avatar: The Last Airbender release for Magic the Gathering, some of our favorite cards, do a playtest, and explain where we plan this to go. But first, a bit about our past with Magic. Just remember, all opinions are our own and not representative of any entity or other person. Also, that was a great new intro that we have, at least I think.
Yeah, it gives me shivers every time those cards bend.
So, introduction. You've been playing Magic for how long?
Oh, well, legend has it I was born with cards in hand, but it is just legend.
Who came up with this legend?
I did.
Oh, okay.
Of course. But no, it's been an interesting journey for me through Magic. I started when I was, I don't know, give or take 10 years old. Back when the price of the Black Lotus was only about $150.
Only 150.
$150, not 150,000.
Those were the days.
So I was starting around the end of the Dark into Revised and Fallen Empires, and I've been playing, I'll say off and on ever since. Certain sets don't really catch my interest. But I've done some competitive play. I've done a whole bunch of casual play, and yeah, it's been a good hobby.
Okay. Let's see. I started in 2018, I think it was. Played about 5 or 6 games, and then didn't really play again until a year ago, 2 years ago, something like that.
Sounds right to me.
Yep. Taught by someone different other than you, who we may have at some point on the show.
Here's hoping.
You have different philosophies, that's for sure. But yeah, so why don't you explain where we're going to go with this while I try to figure out why this computer is dying?
Sure. So for today, we're going to be going over The Last Airbender, going over some of what our favorite cards are, and I want to say that some of the cards are that I'm going to name specifically are characters from the show. They're not my favorite characters from the show. This is strictly about the card version. In the future, we're probably going to do some themed things like this. We might do some overall stuff like the State of Magic or potent combos or things like that. But yeah, for now, as we're getting started, we're going to go with Avatar. I think the next one is what? The Final Fantasy Christmas?
Final Fantasy Christmas. We do expect to have 2 podcasts in December. I believe it's in December.
Mm-hmm.
And including our Christmas episode, if you would. And hopefully we'll do a Christmas giveaway, assuming we can get stuff to cooperate properly for that.
Yeah.
Apparently, fun fact, if you try to buy things overseas, banks don't like it. What do you know? So
Yeah.
we got these QuarkForge Dragon sleeves here, which I had to transfer money into a PayPal account just to be able to buy because I don't remember where they're based, but
Was the Netherlands?
it might have been Belgium or something.
Yeah.
Either way, the point is my bank didn't like it. So, yeah.
All right, so I guess I'm going to start with
Denmark. Dragon Shield is in Denmark.
Denmark,
Okay,
okay.
so want to make
Yeah.
sure we get that right for them.
Yep.
And they don't seem to charge tariffs, so they must have absorbed that cost. We appreciate it. Or there wasn't a
Absolutely.
tariff on playing card sleeves, one or the other.
Maybe there's some sort of we're doing it for a podcast and it's an educational purpose.
Ah,
So
there you go.
yeah,
That must be it.
That's got to be
The,
it.
the Cards Against Humanity method.
Yeah.
So yes, we have new Avatar cards. They are powerful, I would say, when you get to firebending and earthbending especially.
I haven't actually played that much with them. I have a few, but we're gonna do a play test later, and it really is gonna be a true play test for me. I have avoided doing stuff on MTG Arena since it came out.
And we've never used jumpstart boosters before.
It's true. I've never even seen this thing before. So
I have played on MTG Arena with Avatar cards. There's some of them in my decks. Only a few, because I only have a few so far. I only got, what was it, nine booster packs on MTG Arena. I saved up I didn't actually pay any money for it. I saved up in-game currency to get them. And yeah, there's some pretty nasty ones.
yeah, absolutely. It's a very, very high power set. One of the things that happened in our Discord actually was Golden Chocobo, who's appeared on our streams before.
He was
in fact,
on
our last one opened 50 packs on our Discord. Just
50 normal packs.
nope, 50 arena packs.
Oh,
And
did he invest real money in that?
I don't know.
Oh,
He might just play a lot.
that's possible.
So, but that was interesting to see how that goes. Now those packs are different than normal packs, of course. There's only 8 cards in one of them.
Yeah.
And like the jumpstart boosters that we're going to be opening have 20.
Though some of those are lands.
Yes, some of them are land.
From what I understand, it's
I hope so.
well, I'm told you shuffle 2 together and play, so that's what we're going to do.
That's what we're going to do. And if there's no land in there, it's going to be a real awkward game.
It's going to be interesting if they require counters, because I brought counters with me, but
I did not.
technically, shuffle together and play doesn't involve pulling counters out of the bag, I
No,
assume.
I have no intention
Sleeve,
of.
pack.
Yep, I have no intention of pulling out rules cards or art cards or anything like that. They're going to get shuffled and played.
It should be fun.
Absolutely.
But yeah, the Universes Beyond in general is something that has been a big controversial, I would say, for Wizards in general.
Yeah, it's got some feelings across the board. Pretty much everybody has something to say about it. I don't know how much I want to say about my feelings right away, but go
Well,
ahead.
I mean, the way I figure it, yes, it's adding more cards into the, what is it, 2-year, 3-year system? Is it 2-year?
So for standard, I can't say. I think it's 2 years.
It's something
the
like
last
that.
time I played standard, it was 2 years.
Mind you, we play a lot of non-competitive Commander, but if you're playing in tournaments, it's 2 years, 3-year, something like that system. And by adding a lot more cards for people to buy, well, it gets expensive. And I don't know about you, but my income hasn't risen that much.
Yeah, I'm not exactly made of money either.
No.
I did buy a lot of the Final Fantasy set. I'm a big Final Fantasy fan, and a good number of the cards I thought that they did right. Very much looking forward to the Christmas edition. Avatar, I am not going to say I was a fan. Not really opposed to the Avatar universe. One of my brothers is a pretty big fan, actually. So
Apparently, a friend of ours is also a big fan. 50 packs.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. So on that note, I don't know. Maybe it's a good thing. It's a very high-powered set, and that is really what has me most concerned. Is just the chronic power creep, and this definitely seems to have jumped the power creep up a bit.
Yeah, I mean, when Edge of Eternities came out, I bought one of those sets, this one right here, actually. And I bought it specifically, 1, because I like space stuff, and 2, because I knew it beat you. which it did its first time out,
Yep.
and like a couple times thereafter. Mind you, he has ancient sets that are using ancient forbidden knowledge to destroy everyone, but
I don't use forbidden knowledge.
no, it's just not well known knowledge.
It may be not
for,
well known
for
knowledge.
forgotten knowledge, if you prefer. So, but assuming they can balance it well, I think it has the possibility of bringing in fans from outside the game into the game. I know a friend of mine, their spouse is more interested than ever before because they bought them the secret lair for the Furbies, not just any Furbies, the monstrous ones, which
Yep.
those
Well,
are interesting.
I want to specify that secret layers are different than the Universes Beyond products, although they don't necessarily come from within the Magic universe here. But I, there's definitely some interesting stuff there. The PlayStation one definitely had some interesting things in it.
Yeah, I got one of those for my spouse. It's the Aloy one specifically, Horizon.
Yep.
Most of those cards are just reskins, if you would, but Aloy was a unique card, so
Yep.
it's
Talking about the bringing people in, my concern with the strategy of bringing people in, though, is that they don't necessarily stay in.
it's
Right?
true.
You bring in a Final Fantasy fan, for example. They buy the cards, and that's what they want. That's what they have. That's what they play. They'll play it during the hype, and then they'll put it down for a few years, and then something else will hype back up. And my concern is, because of the power creep, now they're just going to be completely outclassed in virtually everything because they were only interested in that set.
I
And the other part of that is when you bring people into Magic, right? People look at the Final Fantasy cards and they might look at Cloud and Squall and they'll say, hey, that's pretty cool. I want to find out more about them. And now you've brought somebody that was gonna come into Magic into Final Fantasy. Good for Final Fantasy. Clearly, that's why they do it. But it's unless they really amp up their own story, their own cards, their own original product. I don't see it retaining people. I just see people buying their favorites and then disappearing into the night.
I would say that yes, you're going to get a lot of that, but I feel like you're going to get some people who try the game and like, oh, this is fun, and they'll
Yes,
stick
of course.
around for other stuff like Lorcana or whatever. What is it? Lorewinds, Lore something. The next normal set.
Oh, okay, yeah, the Return to Lorwyn.
Yeah, there we go. Lorewyn. I knew there was lore in it. So I think it has a chance to benefit the community as long as it brings some people in and they stick around. And I'm sure Wizards would prefer that, but that power creep is definitely going to be an issue.
Yeah, I'm very concerned about the power creep. Yeah, that's my thoughts. At least the ones I'm willing to share.
So fair enough. I think we need to go to our favorite cards here,
Ooh, okay. So
which apparently you printed in giant form.
I did. I didn't want to forget what they did.
But you couldn't use color. Just say.
No, I couldn't. All right. So the first one I'm going to bring up is actually Firebending Student. I love this card. It's got some awesome power for 2 mana. And it really fits well into the theme of just fast red aggro. And I think, honestly, it's a tremendous card. So what it does, 1 red, 1 other. It's a 1/2 human monk. It has prowess and Firebending X. Now, Firebending is a mechanic where when it attacks, you add an amount of red mana equal to its Firebending to your mana pool. Now, you do have to either be able to store that mana or use it at instant speed because it happens during your combat phase. But what you can do with Firebending Student is you can use a card at sorcery speed with your normal mana, pump up its power, and then play something like Bulk Up to double its power, And then once its power is over, I think 6 for bulk up, you attack with it, you get the 6 mana, you pay its flashback cost, you double it again, and now all of a sudden you're swinging for like 24 on turn 3. It is really, really good hyper aggro, and I love it. My concern with it is it's very, very similar to another card that was banned somewhat recently, Corey Steelcutter. Now, Corey Steelcutter is very different as far as the card goes. It's an artifact, it's not a creature, but it does generate a creature with prowess every time you cast a spell. So you consistently get those. With the Firebending Student, you don't consistently get them. It's a one and done. I can see that power difference. Also, Corey Steelcutter gives trample and haste. But otherwise, it's for the same mana. You get your 1/1 monk. And yeah, I think that there's just a lot of parallel here. And I'm concerned that Firebending Student might not have a lot of staying power in Standard for those reasons. I think it's too similar.
That being said, it was a promo card.
It was a promo card.
We actually did get one with the Jumpstart booster box we bought, except for the foil version.
Yep.
And it's sitting at my desk at home and not here. Oh well. I remembered everything else. It's improvement.
It's fine.
You're going to find that Bernie's descriptions and ability to slot it into Rube Goldberg style decks is beyond my skill set. My analyses are going to be a bit more basic, but then again, I have been playing for a millionth the time he has since he was born with the universe of Magic in hand.
Have you been playing that long now?
A millionth of the time of the universe?
A millionth of the time that I've been playing.
Technically, yes.
Okay.
However, it's universe a few billion years old, so I may be overestimating on that one. So the first card I'm going to go with is, make sure I pronounce this correctly for your brother and everyone else who's an Avatar fan, Sokka's Charge. It's 1 white, 3 colorless. During your turn, allies you control have double strike and lifelink. So I'm a big fan of white decks that produce a lot of life, because a lot of my life gets taken by certain people all the time.
You're welcome.
Thanks. And double strike, it just gives me more of a chance to succeed, but also that they have these allies in there. Now, I don't know, were they in previous iterations?
Absolutely.
They were.
I'm absolutely going to talk about some of that.
Okay, so there are ally decks that you can make, and every boost you can give to everyone you have who's an ally is great. The evil people aren't allies, so suckers. And yeah, as I said, far less in depth on my analyses than his.
So compounding on the allies and the older allies specifically here, when you start talking about Zendikar, Worldwake, the 2010 era stuff, they did have ally creatures, and those allies all had an effect when they entered the battlefield that gets triggered when an ally enters the battlefield, right? So, we'll take Halimar Excavator that says when an ally enters the battlefield, could be any ally, or maybe it's when it enters the battlefield. I don't remember. It's been 20 or 15 years. You target player mills a certain number of cards, and so if you have that effect proccing over and over and over again because you're playing allies, you can mill through somebody's deck really, really fast.
Which you just love to do.
I kind of do. And then when you compound that with Water Crystal from the Final Fantasy set, all of that milling +4, and then you give all of these allies, double strike lifelink, I think that this is actually a moderately powerful card in conjunction with some of the older allies and some of the newer allies. Now, looking at this, it is a 4 cost. I don't think this is going to see a whole lot of play at the competitive level. Maybe a little bit here and there, but I don't see it as being a superstar as far as that goes. But for your casual commander, where those games tend to be longer and more drawn out, I can see this being played pretty frequently.
Yeah, I'd say our Commander game sometimes lasts a quarter of a Monopoly game.
Yeah, that's accurate.
We do have comment from Fate Defied, who is, well, you could say a member of the group. What? I'm not taking life from you. I'm giving life to me. That's a reference to a Penn and Teller quote I like to do of, I'm not taking pie from you. I'm giving pie to me, which is kind of what Lifelink is.
It absolutely is. And with that, you get to do it twice.
Yeah, absolutely. More health, the better, or more pie, the better. If it's key lime or lemon meringue. I do like those citrusy pies.
I'm a fan of pumpkin pie, and that's about it. You can have the other
typical
pies.
Thanksgiving of you.
Yep.
Which is coming right up this Thursday,
Mhm.
or at least American Thanksgiving.
And I am very much looking forward to my pumpkin pie breakfast the day after.
Oh wow! Pretty sure my breakfast will be pancakes or French toast because my parents do it right. So you know. But you know what? I'd say any food you want for breakfast, as long as it doesn't make you unable to function that day, is probably decent.
I don't have to function that day. The day after Thanksgiving,
Lucky you have a
I'm not-
3-hour drive.
I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, you are.
Well, I'm not going out.
No, but you're playing Magic.
I will be, yes.
Yes. So your next one.
All right, so my next one is again one of this is one of the main characters, I guess. It's my Scornful Striker. Not really a main character, sub-character, but it's a named character. This is a legendary creature. Again, it's a 2-mana cost, 1 black, 1 other. This is a human noble ally, and she comes in 2/2 first strike, which is already, as far as I'm concerned, pretty good for 2 mana. But then she has this awful ability that whenever a player casts a non-creature spell, they lose 2 life. So right off the bat, you're paying 2 mana, and unless the opponent can get rid of her with a creature spell, they lose 2 life automatically just to get rid of her.
Which,
And
to be
if
fair,
they
there are
don't-
creature spells that can do that.
There are. And if they don't get rid of her immediately, they're on a timer. Right? There's only a certain number of non-creature spells they can play before they just off themselves, as far as the game goes. And then it just makes the game easier. And
But easier for you.
well, yeah, this card puts pressure on the opponent, right? And when you pair it with other cards that do exactly that, they have Bloodbender's Right, for example, is another one that it's Bloodchief Ascension. It's a reprint of Bloodchief Ascension. And then once it gets activated, whenever they put anything in the graveyard, they start losing life. And if you pair these two together, you can just put pressure on the opponent to do things a certain way, and you can tailor the rest of your deck to fight against that certain way of doing things. I find these types of cards to be extremely, extremely beneficial. I think you'll see this primarily in Rakdos, in black-red. I can see this actually hitting some play competitively as well. It's fast enough, and it's going to, at minimum, force your opponent to rearrange their game plan a little bit. So I definitely think this could see play, although I don't think it's, as far as Commander goes, really one that's going to be a heavily played command zone card. I'm absolutely going to do it, but I don't think that's going to be a popular thing to do.
Oh, it won't be popular, or rather, you won't be popular.
I'm going to love it.
Of course you are.
Definitely planning a deck around mechanics that punish my opponents for doing anything at all.
That's all your decks.
No, most of that is just me being me.
Well, fair enough.
Do you have any thoughts on my Scornful Striker?
Well, you did say she wasn't a main character. She was a main character for several episodes. I just want to point that out.
Right, so when I say not a main character, I meant of the entire series. She's not a character that was in every episode, although she certainly did have a very, very important role in the series.
And a story arc in the series.
Yep.
Speaking of people's story arc, my next card is Ember Island Production. They actually also did a secret lair based on this whole group, but this one's in the normal set. as far as I know. It's 2 blue and 3 colorless. It's a sorcery. You got to choose one. Either you can create a token that's a copy of a token creature you control, except it's not legendary, and it's a 4/4 hero in addition to its other types, or you create a token that's a copy of a token creature an opponent controls, except it's not legendary, and it's a 2/2 coward in addition to its other types, which I didn't even know there was a coward hero type.
There is now.
So, yeah, that's enjoyable. I mean, it is kind of expensive,
It is. It's 5 mana.
uh, but it lets you copy, more allies or whatever that you want, um, and gives you additional tokens and stuff like that. And I'm sure there's way to play this again with other cards.
Oh, absolutely. There is. Oh, I'm blanking on it. There's one that I was reading recently. Gives cards in your graveyard flashback for 1 colorless.
Wow, that's
So
cheap.
you play that once, and then you just 1 colorless. I'm playing it again, and not to mention any of the mechanics that allow you to copy that card directly. Gives it extra copy power.
Yes. Oh, like the creatures that say whenever you play a sorcery, you play 2 of it.
Yeah, something like that. Let's see. Pyromancer's Ascension is one that comes to mind. Not particularly popular in Commander, for sure. But basically, that just automatically copies sorceries and instants. And I can see that really, really popping off with that card copying a bunch of stuff. And if you've got those types of cards, okay, maybe you're not going to build a coward deck.
That'd be an impressive feat. I'm building a coward deck and I will destroy you.
But if you build a hero-oriented deck, I could see this being pretty good.
Yeah. Iro gives flashback. Okay, well.
Yeah, there we go. It was Iro.
Good to know, Dan. Wow, we really need to get a bigger screen.
It's on the to-do list.
At some point, and thank you for joining us, Dan. First time viewer or chatter. Well, definitely first time chatter. I don't recall the username. Actually, I think that's on our YouTube.
Yeah, look at that.
That's on our YouTube. Fair enough. Oh, I actually do know who that is. So, not first time chatter, but first time on YouTube chatter. There you go. So, anyway, your next one.
Okay, so moving on. Boomerang basics. So, this one is an incredible card. 1 blue. It is a sorcery and a lesson, which is important for Avatar stuff, and I believe from some other stuff before. And this is a bounce card. You return a non-land permanent to its owner's hand, and then if you controlled that permanent, you draw a card. So this is one of those that I can see it being more valuable in the competitive format than in the casual formats. In the competitive formats, the games tend to not go very long. Even competitive Commander, you see games that go like 6-7 turns, sometimes shorter than that even. And bouncing a card during those turns is a pretty big deal. At the casual level, where you're talking about, like I mentioned before, the slow grindy games, bouncing one of your opponent's cards, it's not really going to do a lot. They're just going to cast it the next turn. It might give you a little bit of an opening, but more likely in the casual format, you're going to bounce your own thing. You're going to draw the card. You're going to recast it, hoping for some sort of enter the battle trigger or whatever you've got going on. You're going to more plan this around your stuff than your opponent's stuff for your deck. Now, this is one of the things that is a little bit of power creep. Just a little bit.
A smidge.
Just a smidge. There is an identical card that has been printed, except it was not a lesson.
Well,
And that's literally the difference.
what you're saying is when they printed this card, Wizards learned their lesson.
Yes.
Yes, that's
No.
Fate mentioned that Fire Lord Azula does copy cards, and she does.
Yep.
It's a red. The card I was talking about was a blue, but doesn't mean you can't have a red-blue deck, of course.
Yeah, Fire Lord Azula is a beast, an absolute beast of a card.
It was true in the show, too.
Yep, it's very true. There's a lot of shenanigans you can get up to with Fire Lord Azula, but she didn't make my list.
Well, I'll take that, Fire Lord Azula.
Yep. Now, as I'm looking at the art of the card, I gotta say this might be one of my favorite card arts. It's just it's simple. It's Sokka smacking somebody in the face with a boomerang, and I love it.
I will say, I feel like Sokka's getting treated better in the game than he is in the show.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He had no respect in the show.
Well, no, he had respect. No one else had
No one
respect
had
for
respect
him,
for him. Yeah, that's what I meant.
which is unfair because he tried. He really did.
He did.
He's the underdog, like I am most weeks. Though we have a friend who's more of an underdog than me in the game. But anyway,
Yeah, that's true.
they are the one whose hands are shuffling the cards in the intro.
And definitely thank you for that. I don't know that I could have done that.
No, it was enjoyable watching you cry when he did it. So the next card I'm bringing up, so 4 cost. I guess I choose expensive cards.
You do?
4 costs, all blue. Secret of Bloodbending. In addition to this cost, you may water bend 10, which means you have to use 10 things to water bend.
Colorless mana or tap a creature.
Right. And so you control target opponent during its next combat phase. If the spell's additional cost is paid, you control that player during their next turn instead. So there's a card that I use on MTG Arena sometimes called Dominion Bracelet. And it reminds me of that because when you use it, especially when they forget it's on the field, it is hysterical that they just have to sit there and let you play for them.
Yep.
I've used that incorrectly before and actually made them more powerful by accident, but as long as you do it correctly, it's great.
There is an art form to mind control, and a lot of people don't realize you have a lot of power. People realize that, but they don't necessarily know exactly what they need to do with it. I've had opponents that take control of my turn and then just pass turn. All they did was use it to give themselves basically an extra turn. And there's so much more that you can do. You take over an opponent, let's say they've got 3 fogs in their hand, blow through all 3 fogs on their turn, right? Attack with creatures that they're trying to save so that you can block them and get rid of the creatures.
Try to find a way to tap their more powerful creatures without harming yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. There's so much that you can do, and I see it very frequently used incorrectly.
I would say, though, don't play lands on one of those creatures that gets more powerful with lands. That was a mistake I made. Try and use up their lands. Whoopsie, that's a bad idea.
In general, playing lands may not be the best idea. That does give them mana advantage.
Oh.
And even if you can't capitalize on the turn to a great degree, that does give you mana advantage in the coming turns if they miss their land drop.
Well, in this particular case, they had the green Tifa as their commander, which I was trying to get rid of, and I made it more powerful, so I couldn't use it to attack to kill it.
Gotcha.
Yep. Mistake on my part.
The other thing that you can do, and this is the exception to the land thing, is if you're holding a mass destruction card for land, specifically something like Armageddon, you empty their hand of land and then on your turn play Armageddon and watch them cry.
Yes.
If you have something very specific like that, there's always exceptions to every rule.
Absolutely.
But in general, I wouldn't, if I was controlling somebody's turn, I wouldn't play a land unless it was going to give me a very decisive advantage. Because them not having that land for subsequent turns is a very decisive advantage.
Yes. Especially in the longer games. You have 15 mana down and they have none. It's one of the reasons why I like this deck here that I was talking about from Edge of Eternities. It has lots of fun land mechanics in it.
Yep, it does.
But we're talking about Avatar.
Yes. So Secret of Bloodbending. Here's my take on it. It's 4 mana, but it's 4 blue mana. So you're not going to see this card a lot outside of mono blue decks.
Right. Which I don't currently own in real life.
And 4 blue mana is something that it's hard. Honestly, it's hard to get to if you're not playing mono blue. Maybe dual colors, but if you're looking at 3 colored decks, 4 mana of 1 color is really, really rough.
Unless you have those cards that say your lands tap for any color.
Right. There's again exceptions to every rule. Chromatic Lantern would absolutely change that. Your lands tap for anything. There's a bunch of things that do that now. But if you can pull it off, it's very powerful. Now, I have in the past heard people say, not specifically in reference to that card, but other ones that let you control opponents' turns, that it's better in once you get down to the end at 1v1. I'm not necessarily on board with that. I think that if you can take control of an opponent's turn, let's say in a 4-player game, and then have them swing at an opponent, have them damage an opponent, that's just as valuable. But in one-on-one, it really is. It is devastating. It's a very big deal.
All right. Well, your next one.
I'm looking at the Gatherer here, and I should say, the Gatherer does specify that you can't use their turn to concede the game.
That is true. I never thought of that, but that is true.
Yes.
I'm taking your turn. You give up. Oh, that stinks. Oh, too bad.
Yeah. Okay, moving on. So my next one is another character. This is Ty Lee Chi Blocker. Ty Lee is a 2/1 with Flash and Prowess. I do love Prowess. And she comes in for 3 mana, 2 colorless, 1 other. She also has, when she enters, tap up to 1 target creature. That creature doesn't control or doesn't untap as long as you control Ty Lee. So there's a few things here, right? This is automatic lockdown of one of their creatures.
She's definitely a blue card. That's very accurate.
It is definitely blue, and I want to say importantly in Commander, this is potentially lockdown of a commander, right?
Yes.
If you kill the commander, it goes to the command zone. They pay some extra mana. It comes back. Okay, you've used your kill card, and it just comes back. With Ty Lee, it basically just forces it to sit there and twiddle its thumbs.
I do enjoy that.
There are some commanders that are going to have abilities that are static. They do things outside of tapping and attacking and things like that.
Yes.
But with Ty Lee, you can really lock down that. Outside of Commander, you can lock down key cards. I had mentioned earlier, Firebending Student. If it doesn't kill you the turn it comes out, you drop Ty Lee, and now they can't do anything with it.
Well, no. Ty Lee could take out any Firebending Student.
Right. The other really cool thing about it is Prowess. And I like the Prowess mechanic a lot. Firebending Student, Ty Lee both had it. And that is blue-red, which is kind of my main colors. I like Izzet. So having them and then running some sort of spell slinger. Sorry, Vivi. He ate the ban recently. But, running them in a blue-red deck, I think, can be very, very effective. At the competitive level, I'm not sure that she offers enough value to actually see play. But as far as the card goes, I like it. I'm going to use it. Yeah, that's my take on it.
I will say that we feel like if Vivi had been banned from Commander 2, we should have held a in memorial.
Oh, absolutely.
Fate saying, I'm personally glad to see Ty Lee getting the respect she rightfully deserves. She's a favorite card of theirs too.
That's good to hear. I'm glad that I'm not completely off base on this one.
Oh well.
And I've watched Avatar through once.
Just once?
I was not a huge fan of the series, but I will say I think the card to character was done right.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. I think I've watched it twice, and I will say I'm glad they put in Secret Tunnel. Just saying, anyway. Speaking of things I'm glad they put in, the next card I'm going to pick, which I'm kind of surprised isn't uncommon and not more rare, considering it's a legendary creature, is Combustion Man, because you have to have Combustion Man. He's 2 red, 3 colorless. Whenever he attacks, destroy a target permanent unless his controller has Combustion Man. Deal that damage equal to his power to themselves.
Yep.
So, if I understand that correctly, he attacks, and if the person says, "Okay, I don't want you to destroy that permanent," he basically does double damage.
Something like that. So basically, yes, his ability goes on the stack. The opponent has to make that choice. Do I take the damage? He's a 4/6, so he's minimum swinging for 4 unless they do something else about it. And then after that, after they make that choice, then you go to combat, right?
Right.
So if you can manage to buff him, do something like bulk up or any of the cards that make him
Give him prowess.
give him prowess, I guess, but like a +3/+0, +3/+2. There's a lot of cards that do it. When you ramp up his power, that is going to more incentivize the opponent to, just destroy the permanent.
Let the card die already.
Yeah. Now, the other things that I would want to do to a creature, the other combat tricks I would want to do, like giving him double strike's not going to affect that. 4/6 double strike is still only going to do the 4 damage to the opponent.
Twice.
Then they have to, then it has to go through combat.
Right.
They might still block it.
True.
And specifically, that ability goes on the stack before declare blockers. So if they choose to destroy the permanent, they can still block with something else.
Right.
Now, he might then kill that something else, giving you the 2-card advantage, which is great. But without some significant support, I'm not sure he's going to be hugely effective. I can see him being one of those cards that I look at entering the battlefield and I'm just immediate, like, let's kill that.
I mean, obviously, he needs a team behind him, which in the show he did not have.
Yep.
And as Fate mentioned, they missed an opportunity to call him Sparky Boom Man from the show. But, we should call the guy what he's called. It's only fair.
Yep.
Combustion Man. He's one of those guys that gives himself a nickname, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still, I think it's a good card in the proper deck.
Yes. So this is one of those ones that when you build around it, I think it will probably... It would be really good when built around, maybe not top tier, but if you're just throwing this into a deck as a support card, I'm not thinking it's going to really shine all that much.
Well, he could be a commander. He's legendary.
He can be a commander. Yep. The other thing that I'm seeing is the mana cost there. I think that like you were talking about the rarity,
Yeah.
I think the rarity is spot on for the mana cost.
Oh, so if he was cheaper, it'd be a rarer card.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, I think that power, toughness, mana all factor into that, right? If he was going to be cheaper, he would definitely need to be, less power and toughness. But that's not a problem for red. Red has good ways of just buffing these cards up and making these explosive plays. So, Combustion Man, I think, really does fit that pretty well. If he was going to be rare, I probably would have put him down to 3 mana at maybe a 2/3.
Fair enough.
I think that's what I would have done.
I'm not going to pretend I know how to balance cards, so...
That's just if I was going to make him rare with that ability, that's what I would have done. And then if he was mythic, I don't think that ability alone is enough to quantify him being a mythic. So
You have to give him something else, too.
Yeah.
Like firebending.
Yeah, that would fit. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so my last one here.
Yes, your last favorite Avatar: The Last Airbender card.
My last favorite Avatar card actually doesn't come from the Avatar set.
Shock.
So this is Doc Orlock Grizzled Genius. This is a Simic card, a blue and a green. It's a 2/3 bear druid.
He's wearing a hat by the looks of it.
Yep, he does wear a hat.
Be good for a hat trick from one of the undecks. But anyway, continue.
Yep. Specifically, he has spells you cast from your graveyard or exile, and that's the important one, or exile, cost 2 colorless less to cast. He also has plotting cards from your hand, costs 2 less. That's irrelevant to the Airbender set. But when you airbend something, you exile it, and then you have to cast it for 2 colorless mana. And if this makes it cost 2 less, now you're airbending something for free every time as long as he's on the battlefield. And airbending is an extremely powerful mechanic.
Absolutely.
I think that it's going to see some play in combination with some airbending decks.
Why do I feel like you're making one of these decks?
I am not.
Yet.
Yet. I've got too many other projects on my plate.
Yeah, you have to actually get the cards first.
Yep. So I think that this is such a huge, impactful card for airbending. I don't know. I'd find a way to make it work.
I'm sure you would.
Yep.
You usually do. My next one is going to be the Cabbage Merchant, because my cabbages, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, he actually does stuff too. He's not just a joke. They also did do a secret lair for the Cabbage Man. Poor fellow.
Of course.
Whenever an opponent casts a non-creature... he's 1 green, 2 colorless. Whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, create a food token. Whenever an opponent deals combat damage to you, sacrifice a food token. And tap 2 untapped food tokens, you get to add mana of any color. So as long as you stop their creatures from doing combat to you, you can build these accumulating food tokens to make more mana, which is nice. In a green deck, especially.
So, question. What in the Avatar packs, did they have food tokens that were cabbages?
They might have. I'll look that up.
They should have. That would be an amazing ad. And if they didn't, absolutely a missed opportunity.
Well, there is a Reddit thread here asking where they are, so maybe they didn't. But there are definitely people selling Avatar food tokens for.
Yeah.
Someone's catching on to the ability. But,
yep.
Yeah. Avatar. There we go. Food token looks to be a bear.
A what?
A bear.
The food token's a bear?
A bear eating food.
Oh, yeah. Just a bear.
Well, he's getting some lovely looking dumplings there, so.
Huh.
I can't remember the bear's name, but he's a bear from the show.
Is it?
I think there's also a card that has him.
Yes. Yeah.
But I still can't remember his name.
I'm not remembering.
I'm not going to remember. I'm terrible at names.
But it is the bear's name and then just a bear.
Yeah.
Yep, I do remember that.
But yeah, so Cabbage Merchant, useful if you need a lot of green mana and are good at keeping people from hurting you.
Okay, so I'm just going to throw this out there. I think that he would actually be a pretty good add to the Food and Fellowship Commander Precon.
Bosco's the name of the bear.
Bosco.
Thank you,
bear.
Fate.
Yep.
Food and Fellowship?
Food and Fellowship. It was a Lord of the Rings Precon Commander deck.
And it had potatoes in it?
I definitely had food tokens. So I think that he would be a really good add to that.
I can see him in the Lord of the Rings. My cabbages every time a dwarf walks by.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have my sword and my axe and my cabbages. Avatar. We're focusing on Avatar.
Beyond that, I don't see him being used competitively. I can definitely see him being used casually.
Oh, yes. Again, I don't play any competitive games.
Right,
so-
I know. I'm just, for the sake of putting it out there.
You've gone and won
However-
tournaments before. Good for you. I mean,
However, there was very recently some surprise upset from green decks at the competitive format. Someone's thinking outside the box. So maybe.
that's because someone knocked over his cart of cabbages. They're outside the box.
Yeah, and then Tifa got huge and started beating face.
Yes, from cabbages.
Maybe.
Tifa cabbages. Okay, so
Just putting it out there. Tifa's green. He's green.
yes,
If you could manage to figure that out with Toph, the first metal bender who's also green, these cabbages are suddenly lands, and anytime they enter the battlefield, they're buffing Tifa. Just saying.
and they're
While triggering every landfall.
well, at least one version of them. They're also creature lands.
Yep.
Creature cabbages.
Could be horrifying.
Revenge of the cabbages. What have you done? We do have an honorable mention card. At least I have one.
Okay, go for it. I do not have one.
It's going to be Sokka's Haiku, which is counter target spell, draw a card, then mill 3 cards, untap target land. That is actually in a haiku. And I give Wizards credit, they did a ruling on it. Not that it's an actual rule, but it explains what a haiku is, which is 575 per syllables, which the card fits. So I appreciate they went through and actually did that.
Yeah, so this is the type of thing that I really enjoy.
It is expensive, though.
It's a very expensive.
2 blue, 3 colorless.
Yep. I really like that aspect of it, and the fact that they're really bringing that level of what's the word I'm looking for?
Connecting it to the original source content.
Yeah, I think there's a word for it that I'm just spacing on.
And it's more respect for Sokka. Yep, I messed it up once. There we go.
So I like the card, but as far as a counter spell goes, 5 mana to counter spell, that's a bit much. Now,
Yeah, and you lose 3 cards.
draw a card, then mill 3 cards. The milling 3 cards is not necessarily a bad thing, especially if you're playing blue flashback. And then untapping a land.
It reduces the cost to 4, basically.
It reduces the cost to 4, but you still have to have that 5 land available.
Yes.
It can be valuable if you're playing things like Bender's Waterskin, where you're untapping lands or untapping that during your opponent's turn. Then being able to untap an additional land for this. It helps you kind of have that a little bit extra staying power through opponent's turns. But I don't think it's justified in a 5 cost as far as what it does.
No. It was honorable mention for a reason.
Right.
It's not strong. It's just funny.
It's not strong, but I'm not even going to say it's funny. I just thematically great.
Yes. Absolutely. So, yeah, that would be our cards from the set that we like so far.
Yep.
To be fair, I haven't seen each and every card yet.
I've been through, I want to say most of them at this point, just online looking at things. I've put my hands on very few.
You seem to have more time than I do for that. I don't know how. It could be I'm out doing trivia twice a week or whatever.
It very well could be.
It's very rarely Magic trivia.
Maybe that could pick up a little bit.
Well, I mean, I did get as a partial category once. But only once. So I'd say we need to move on to the next step, which is the play test.
Okay.
It's going to be unique. As we mentioned, we've never done Jumpstart boosters before.
So
We have a box, what we got here from Northeast Collectibles. That's the, Jumpstart.
Yep. All right, so we're going to open this up, and right on top we have...
It says jump in, grab
Standard filler
4
stuff.
boosters. In one you'll find 20 lands. Wan Shi Tong Librarian are some of their favorites that weren't mentioned. There's also a lot of great cards in this set. So we're gonna we pop them open, shuffle them together. That's what it says.
That is what it says. Now I'm going to try to do this without actually looking at any of the cards.
Okay. So they are wrapped again inside.
Interesting.
Yep.
Okay.
And
Okay.
the back is
The
towards
back
the
is
back.
facing the back.
Back is towards the back.
Yep. Okay, there's half of them.
Yep. And there we go. Should clearly have a trash can in the future.
Yep, we're gonna have to do that.
Fate, do you want to clarify which card is one of your favorite cards? Because I think I read 4 or 5 of them there.
So I'm gonna put that up there. And then I guess we just start shuffling.
Start shuffling. Yep, that's right. Take 2 and shuffle them right together.
Yep. Shuffle these. Dropping them on the floor here.
Wouldn't be right if we didn't shuffle them.
It really wouldn't. Gotta do it.
And official magic requires 7, right?
Yeah, we're doing 7.
Yeah.
All right, I think I'm good.
I have 3 more to go.
Oh, okay. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm a little
Move
rusty
some stuff
shuffling this
around
way.
here.
I only shuffle this way normally with cribbage.
I mean, at this point in my career, I don't even shuffle that way with regular playing cards.
Well, I mean,
It hurts my soul.
well worn in. It's fine. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right, before we look at the hands, got to decide who's going first.
Well, I did bring dice,
Oh, good.
so. Whoop. There we go. If I can get the D20 out of here. It is a countdown D20.
Okay. So I am going to roll. I got a 12.
All right, and I got a 8. You go first.
All right, I'm going to go first.
Now this is standard,
This is
so you
sta-
don't
yeah,
actually draw.
I do not draw. Okay, let's see what I'm working with here. Okay. All right, that's interesting.
We are playing this as they were shuffled in.
Yep.
Following exact directions.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Wow, it really loosens them up when you shuffle that way.
Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna plains as my land for turn and pass turn.
All right. I will draw one because I get to.
Yep, you do.
And, ooh, pretty. So I'm going to play a Thriving Grove, which is enters tapped. As it enters, choose a color other than green. I'm going to choose red.
Okay.
And it adds 1 green or 1 red.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a good start card, I think.
It is.
All right.
What's that?
Yep.
Okay. I get to my first draw. That's okay. Drop a plains, and then 2 plains for a kindly customer. This is a 1/1 human citizen. When this creature enters, draw a card. I'm gonna draw a card, and that is my turn.
All right. I'm going to draw here. And we're going to play a forest. We also untap that Thriving Grove, so now I can do 2 greens or a green and a red. Let's see. All right, we're going to tap both of those. Play Haru, Hidden Talent. That is a
Ooh.
legendary creature, human peasant ally.
Okay.
Whenever another ally you control enters, Earthbend 1.
Yep. Okay.
1/1 and pass turn.
All right. I untap my 2 planes, draw a card. That's not what I needed. I guess land for turn is going to be a forest. And tap a forest and a plains for frog squirrels. This is 1 green wonder for 2/2 reach. It is a creature frog squirrel.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yep. And let's see, you've got a creature.
I do.
It's a 1/1 creature.
I do.
All right, I'm going to attack with Kindly Customer.
Oh, which is a
1/1 creature.
okay. I'm going to take that damage,
Okay.
so I'm down to 19.
Yep.
Should probably get a counter out.
Yep, I really should. And then I pass turn.
Okay. All right, I draw a card. We're going to play green. And, oh, let's see. Do you have any artifacts or enchantments over there?
I do not.
Okay. So we are going to tap 2 green, play Origin of Metal Bending. Mending?
Origin of Metal Bending.
Yep.
Okay.
I either get to destroy target artifact or enchantment,
Okay.
or I get to put a 1/1 counter on my target creature, which is going to go on Haru, Hidden Talent,
Okay.
and it gains indestructible until end of turn.
Okay.
So I need that 1/1. There we go. And it's now 2/2,
Yep.
and it's indestructible, so I'm swinging at you for 2.
I will take 2.
Okay. Pass turn.
Okay. I untap lands, I untap my Kindly Customer, draw a card. Okay, so I'm going to play my a forest as my land for turn, and then 2 plains and a forest for Glider Staff. When this equipment enters, airbend up to 1 target creature. I'm going to airbend away your Haru Hidden Talent.
That's unfortunate.
Yep.
I didn't know you could do other ones. That's interesting.
And
So that goes into exile or the graveyard?
it goes to exile. You may cast it again for 2 colorless mana.
Right now or at any time?
Anytime on your turn.
Okay.
You know, it's you have to cast it regularly. It's a creature, so pre-combat main phase, post-combat main phase.
Right.
And then I'm going to attack you for 3. Kindly Customer and Frog Squirrels are coming at you.
For 3, okay.
For 3.
I'll take it because I have to.
All right.
Alrighty. Untap.
Yep.
Draw. And we're going to, let's see. I did not draw more land. That's unfortunate. So we have to tap 2 and bring back.
And I am going to... Let's see. Yeah, I can do that. 2 plains and a forest for airbending lesson. Airbend target non-land permanent. Pass turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Do. We're going to tap for 2. And we're going to play the Kyoshi Battle Fan. Good art on that, if you can see that. Kyoshi Battle Fan is equipment. When it enters, create a 1/1 allied creature token, and then attach equipment to it. This equipped creature gets +1/+0, and has equip cost of 2. So we're going to just take this die right here. That's our creature token. And there we go. And pass turn.
All right, I'm untapping. I've got 3 forests, 2 plains untapping. I've got my frog squirrels, Kindly Customer untapping, and then I'm going to draw a card. Okay. Right, what does this thing do? Okay. Okay, so do you have any creatures?
I do. It's a 1/1 ally
It's a 1/1 ally.
with a fan that gives it 1/0. So I guess it's a 2/1.
2/1 ally?
2/1
Okay.
ally.
2/1 ally. Yeah, I'll do it. Okay. I got 2 planes for a Path to Redemption enchanted creature. Enchanted creature can't attack or block.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. That's Iroh, right? On the art.
So, yes.
Yeah, it's the White Lotus logo, so I think
Yep,
it is
that's
Iroh. All right.
So he can't attack or block.
So, something to note, playing without sleeves. We'll have to remember whose cards are whose.
Yep. And then I've got 3 green. I'm going to drop Elephant Mandrill.
Oh.
This is a 3/2 reach. When this creature enters, each player creates a food token.
Oh, delicious.
Yep, you get a food token.
I need a food token. You know what? I have Altoids. They're now our food tokens.
Oh, okay.
So I got, here we go. Here's a food token. You can have a food token too.
Awesome, thank you.
I like this way of doing food tokens suddenly.
He also has, at the beginning of your combat on your turn, this creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each artifact your opponents control.
Oh,
Yes. And I'm going to swing at you for 4.
okay. So I take, down to 8. There it is. Food tokens give you mana or land.
It's
Card.
pay 2 and sacrifice it to eat an Altoid. They give you life.
Yeah, life. Okay.
It's 2 or 3, I forget. 3 life. There's a reminder text on the card.
Oh, that helps.
Yep.
So,
And then I pass turn.
All right. So I untap, draw a land. Hopefully a land. I did not draw a land. That's too bad. We're going to tap 2. Bring back our poor card that got airbended away again. And then that's all we can do.
All right. Yeah, untap. Draw.
Oh, Fate loves the Path to Redemption card. I love it until it hurts me, you know?
All right. I guess don't have a lot of choices here. I guess I'm just going to go to combat.
Okay.
Elephant Mandrill's ability triggers. He gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control. Do you still have your food token?
I have the food token and I have the battle fan.
Okay, so it's 5/4.
Wow.
He's going to attack. And then I'm also going to attack with Kindly Customer and Frog Squirrels. Frog Squirrels is... Yep, it's a 3/3 flying, so it's in the air. And I'm going to tap a planes for Yip Yip. Elephant Mandrill is going to have +2/+2 and flying until the end of the turn. So it is a 7/6 flying, a 3/3 flying, and a 1/1 human citizen attacking you.
I see.
Yep.
So 11.
Yep.
And I can block at most 1.
Yes.
Pretty sure I'm dead.
I think so.
Okay. So there was a flaw with this whole premise of shuffle 2 together
Okay.
without looking.
Which is?
I don't think this is a card.
Well, see, I also ended up with one of those, and I think it is a card.
It is?
I was trying to figure out what this does.
So I looked up, and Earth Rumble is a card, but it's not this. And it costs way more than 1 mana.
See, I tried to find gliding,
I think
and I
this
couldn't
is
find
the
it.
deck half you got. I think that's the name for it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because it definitely looks like it should be shuffled in.
it really does.
Yeah.
So, if people want to see, it seems to be the name of the deck half, which means I assume if we go into this and we look at the cards that we
Is
shuffled
that what we're
together,
going to do now? We're not going to play again?
we can play again without looking. Just take out the card that's not a real card.
Well, we won't be able to. We'll have to take a quick look.
Oh yeah,
Because they're not. Okay. Looking for the card that's not a card.
Oh, hey, nice.
Yep, right there.
Oh, it was literally the next card I was going to draw.
Oh, okay.
It's called Earth Kingdom Go Wild with Legendary Allies.
Yeah, mine is At the Zoo, Hybrid Animal Mayhem.
It's interesting. They're both green.
Yeah.
And yet I clearly have red cards and...
Do you have red cards? I don't see red cards.
Yeah, I do. They were in the my hand, but they're red-green.
It's a hybrid.
It's a hybrid card, so it could use either. So,
Yep.
and I had green-white, but technically it's a mono-green deck.
Yep.
Wow.
But it functions as...
What are the chances of that? Put our food token away there.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to consume my food token.
Oh, yeah. End of game, they get sacrificed.
Oh, your Pat's Redemption?
Oh, yes.
Yep.
Thank you.
That was the only one I had of yours, right?
I think so.
Okay. I messed that one up.
3. 4. 5. 6. There we go. 7.
So it's good to know there were no rule cards or tokens, but there's a downside. There's no tokens.
Right. There are no tokens, so you have to come up with your own food.
Good thing I had the Athletes.
Yep, definitely. And I feel like these are supposed to be playable. I really do.
I don't think they are. I mean, we can count the cards. That will answer the question.
Yeah.
Yep. 40.
What?
I have 40.
Okay. I got 39, so I miscounted somehow.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, they are supposed to come out.
It hurts.
Oh. Okay. Yeah,
both
those
Dan
are supposed to be
and
in, which is weird because that means I had 39 and these are supposed to be.
I think you've really got to work on your counting.
Yeah.
Yeah. But apparently it hurts Dan's and Fate's souls to watch it shuffle that way. The show is called Blasphemous Act, so I mean, I don't know what you were expecting. You're lucky we're not lighting him on fire, but we're indoors, so.
All right. Well, I missed 2 cards, so I got to shuffle again. I got to say that Elephant Mandrill, that was a big card.
It's useful against decks like Cloud.
Yeah.
Or a friend of mine who has a Captain America deck. That's all equipment.
Yeah, any kind of Ultron deck. That's going to be real good.
Sure, you have 10 equipment, but now my Mandrill there. I'll shuffle while you're finishing or rather I'll roll while you finish your shuffle.
Yeah, go for it.
I got a nat 20. Good luck.
Oh, okay. I'm going to roll a 1. Yep, there it is.
Wow.
Yep, I actually got the 1.
So my concern about not getting other colors was pointless because I happen to have an all green deck.
Yeah.
And yours is what?
White-green.
White-green?
Yep.
Okay. So let's see. All right. I go first. I don't get a draw. So I get to plop down this lovely Earth Temple green card right there. which is a forest, and pass.
Okay, well, you did it, so I'm just going to go with it. Let's see. Ooh, okay.
I did what?
You passed turn.
You didn't play a land,
You went first.
right?
I was thinking about mulliganing, so I'm just going to go.
I would have let you mulligan. That would have been fine.
Yep, so planes, and I'm going to play Momo Friendly Flyer. Momo is 1 white for a 1/1 flying. The first non-lemur creature spell worth flying that I cast during each of my turns costs 1 colorless less. That's very, very specific here.
Yes.
But whenever another creature enters with flying, Momo gets +1/+1 to the end of the turn.
Yep. So I have not put Momo in any deck online yet, but I did use one of my decks that steals the other player's cards and got Momo that way.
Okay.
Still lost, but it was very nice. So I'm going to draw.
Yep.
And then I'm going to plop that card right down into land. And then we're going to shrug, because there's nothing I can do, so pass.
Oh, okay. I'm going to untap my planes, draw a card, and I'm going to drop Thriving Hearth. Enters tapped, and I'm going to choose green. Not a lot I can do with 1 white. You don't have any creatures, though, right?
No,
So I'm attacking you, 1 in the air.
I've been brutally assaulted by a Momo.
Yep.
It's terrible.
Lemur power. Okay, your turn.
Someone should teach that lemur some lessons. I believe that's Aang's job.
I might teach you a lesson.
Oh, that's not what I meant. So I'm going to drop another forest here, and that gives me 3. And where I can take those 3 and I can do absolutely nothing. Pass turn.
Okay.
I'm getting terrible draws apparently.
Well, I mean, you're at 3 mana and you haven't done anything yet. It makes me a little scared of what's in your hand. Feeling like maybe I shouldn't let you get to the next land drop.
No. If
Okay,
you
so
can kill me in this turn, that's concerning.
Thriving Grove here enters tapped and choose a color other than green is going to be white. So now I've got Thriving Hearth and Thriving Grove, both do green-white. And I'm going to tap those for a kindly customer. 1/1 when it enters, draw a card. And yeah, I'm going to attack again with Momo.
And does 1 damage.
1 damage.
Dangerous lemur.
Yes, it is. Okay, that's my turn.
All right, I pick up a card here, and I put down that 4th forest. And boy, have we been waiting for that. We're going to tap all 4, play Earth Rumble Wrestlers. And that is a 3/4 with reach. And this creature gets +1/+0 and has trample as long as you control a land creature or a land creature entered the battlefield under your control this turn. I do not have any land creature.
Okay.
It's still a 3/4 with reach, though.
Yes.
And pass.
Okay. I'm going to untap and draw. Okay, land for turn is going to be this plains here. And I'm going to... Yep, I'm going to do it. Oh, no, only 3 here. Because I am going to... Let me double check this here. First non-lemur creature with flying. Not a lemur, has flying. Okay, so this comes in for 3. I'm going to drop Aang, the last airbender.
Oh, jeepers.
This is 3/2 flying. When he enters, airbend up to 1 other non-land permanent, so that's going to fly into the air.
No, it doesn't say target, though.
Target non-land permanent.
Darn, it says target.
Yeah. And then whenever I cast a lesson, Aang gets lifelink until the end of the turn. And so, Momo and kindly customer. 2.
Your airbending is becoming a big problem.
I try so hard. Your turn.
Untap. Okay. So drawing this card, before I even look at it, it appears to have been on a roll that connected to another roll, so it's technically a marked card. Look at that.
Oh, yeah, look. Either that or that happened during shuffling.
That's too clean of a line. That did not happen during shuffling. Interesting. So we're going to drop another land, and then we're going to drop a creature that's not airbendable. Unfortunately, that's none of them. So we're going to tap 4, and we're going to play Foggy Swamp Vinebender, which is a creature human plant ally. This creature can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. You can waterbend 5 to put a +1/+1 counter on it. Activate only during your turn.
Okay.
And pass turn.
Okay, well, I'm going to untap. I got some lands, I got some creatures that are untapping, and I'm drawing a card.
Oh, it's a 4/3.
And it's what?
A 4/3.
4/3, okay.
4/3, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to tap 2, and we're going to do Path to Redemption, so that can't attack or block.
We IRO'd up a vine monster.
Yep. And yeah, I'm going to. It's not a lemur. Okay, tap 2, and I got a toucan puffin. This is coming in for 2, so my Thriving Grove and Plains, and 1 white, 2 others for a 2/2 flyer. When it enters, target creature I control gets +2/+0 until the end of the turn. I'm gonna, I don't know, give that to Aang. It's not a lesson, so he doesn't trigger his airbending here. Wait, is the Path to Redemption a lesson? Is it an enchantment lesson? No?
There's
Okay.
enchantment aura.
Yep. So then Aang is going to swing for 5, Kindly Customer for 1, and Momo for 1.
Ouch. That's
Yep.
7.
7.
Brings me down to 9.
Yep.
I am not surviving well here.
On the up note, it is your turn now.
Yes. All right, draw 1 card. And then we're going to plop that card right down as forest. All right, and then we are going to airbend for 2,
Yep.
which brings back our Earth Rumble Wrestler.
Yep.
And then we are going to tap 3 more for Allies at Last.
Uh-oh.
It is an instant affinity for allies. The spell costs 1 less for each ally you control. Oh, that only costs 1, not 3, because I control 2 allies.
Okay.
And up to 2 target creatures I control, which is 2.
Yep.
Deal damage equal to their power to target creature an opponent controls. So which is your most powerful one?
Probably Aang. It's 3/2.
Well, he just got hit by 7.
Oof. Oof.
That's
By
a
Aang.
different sort of airbend.
Yep. That's, yep.
And we still have 3 mana left. So we're going to... Interesting. We're going to tap 1 mana, because I have that card again.
Oh, okay.
So we're now dealing 7 to your next most powerful creature.
Probably the toucan puffin. It's a 2/2 flyer.
Okay,
But
away
you
it
could
goes.
do Momo or Kindly Customer as well.
I could, but I'm getting rid of the toucan puffin.
Okay.
And that leaves us 2 mana. And we will use that 2 mana to do absolutely nothing, and I can't attack past turn.
All right. I'm going to untap. I got 2 creatures untapping. I got 5 lands and drawing a card. Okay. Now that thing has reach, right?
It does.
Okay. Power and toughness are
3/4.
3/4.
Unlike the
Jeez.
Vinebender, which was 4/3.
Right. Got it. All right. So
I like that ally at last card. It's useful.
Yeah.
Too bad I can't deal, to 2 separate creatures with that.
Right. glider staff, we're going to airbend away your 3/4 reach.
Of course you are.
Yeah, why wouldn't I? And then 2 more for to equip it. I'm going to equip that to Momo. So swinging at you for 3.
You gave Momo an airbender staff?
Yes, I did. He has it's a glider staff.
I mean, he can already fly.
Yeah, but now he has a stick and he can hit you with it.
That's not nice. All right, so how much damage does he do?
Total of 3.
3 damage. Okay. So I go down to 6.
And then pass turn.
Pass turn. Okay. Draw a card. Okay, that's neat. So I am going to... Wish I had more land.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so I want to pay. All right, I'm going to pay 4 and play a Suki Kyoshi Warrior. That's Suki's powers equal number of creatures you control, which including Suki right now is 2. But I'll actually pay the other 2 to airbend back my dude.
Yep.
So now her power is a 3/4.
Yep.
And whenever she attacks, she creates a 1/1 white ally creature token that's tapped and attacking.
Oh, okay.
And her defense is 4. So, yep, that's that. And, apparently you're equipping the airbender staff to Momo, or glider to Momo, is reminiscent of one episode in Season 3 where Momo took it. So there you go. Or had it.
Had a stick.
Had a stick.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very good, I guess. Good on you. Pass.
Okay, untapping some land and some creatures and drawing a card. Hey, a land. Okay.
Must be nice.
It really is.
Apparently it was a hallucination Aang was having. The episode was called Nightmares and Daydreams.
Interesting. So I'm going to swing at you with Momo.
Speaking of nightmares.
Just Momo. That's a 2/2 flyer.
Okay. That's it? Just 2?
2/2 flyer.
Well, I am going to use my Earth Rumble Wrestlers to smack them around a little.
Okay. Power toughness?
3/4.
3/4, okay. Well, then... In that case, I'm going to use... Yeah, I'll do that. Let's see. 1 forest for pillar launch. So it gets +2/+2 and reach until the end of the turn.
Okay.
And then I get to untap the creature. And then...
So that makes him a what?
4/4.
4/4.
Yep.
How unfortunate for me.
And then Plains and Thriving Hearth for Origin of Metal Bending. It's going to get a +1/+1 counter and become indestructible, so it's now a 5/5 indestructible.
Okay, so I guess my Rumble Wrestlers die.
Yep, goodbye. And...
Very unfortunate.
End of turn.
Okay.
So, could I borrow one of those dice real quick?
Sure.
Just one of the +1/+1 dice.
There you go.
There we go. Yeah.
All right, so Momo is untapped and very much alive.
Untapped, alive, and he's 3/3.
And he's angry.
Yep. With
And
the
he's
stick.
Apparently very, very dangerous.
And he has a stick. That's the important thing.
I draw a forest.
Yep.
I can't airbend the wrestlers back because they're actually dead this time.
Yep.
So what we're going to do is we're going to tap 3, play Descendant's Path. At the beginning of my upkeep, I reveal the top card of my library. If it's a creature card that shares the creature type with a creature I control, I get to cast it without mana cost.
Okay.
If I don't cast it, I put it at the bottom of the library.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then I'm tapping 2 more and playing Stand United. Target creature gets +2/+2 till the end of turn. If it's an ally, scry 2. I'm putting it on Suki, who's currently a 2/4, became a 4/6.
Okay.
She is an ally, so scry 2. And okay, I'll leave him on top. That's fine. There we go. And so I am going to attack with Suki. So when she attacks, she creates a 1/1 white ally creature token that's also tapped and attacking.
Yep.
So you're being attacked with a 4/6 and a 1/1.
Okay. Well, Momo will take the 1/1.
Okay.
Yep.
He's dead.
And then the kindly customer is going to block Suki.
Okay. What's the kindly customer's ability?
1/1.
So Suki doesn't get through, but kindly customer is dead.
Oh, very.
All right. And pass.
Okay. I will untap and draw. And land for turn. Let's see. Yeah, why not? I will play Ostrich Horse.
Oh.
I may put a land card from among them into my hand. If I don't, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Okay, I get it.
Nope. It's coming back now. That's good. And we seem to be good on that end. It's just not good on my screen there, or good on my screen. Okay.
Perfect.
So I
Moving
have
on.
3 whole health left. That's not good. I also have no hand left
Yep.
at the beginning of upkeep, so that's before I draw. United We Stand was an instant, so that goes in the graveyard. So I'm going to look at the top card. Is it Reveal? Reveal. Okay. Earth Kingdom Soldier. It's a human soldier creature. Its creature type is human soldier. I do have a human. Does it have to be a human soldier?
Nope, it just has to be one of those creature types.
All right, so we get a free Earth Kingdom Soldier, which has Vigilance.
Okay.
When it enters, put a 1/1 counter on top of up to 2 target creatures you control.
Ooh.
Very nice. So Suki, 1 by that card coming in, went up to a 3/4, and now is a 4/6 again. A little more permanently this time.
Yep.
And our Foggy Swamp Mindbender is a 5/4, but still stuck.
Yep.
And now we actually draw my actual card.
Yep.
So I'm drawing a card. All right. So is Momo still indestructible?
No.
Okay. What is Momo's power?
3.
Okay. So I am tapping 2. And so this is called Hog Monkey Rampage.
Okay.
It is an instant. Choose target creature you control. I'm choosing Suki.
Yep.
And then target creature an opponent controls, Momo.
Okay.
And put a 1/1 counter on the creature you control. If it has power of 4 or greater, it does. So Suki goes up.
Yep.
Then those 2 creatures fight each other. So you're getting attacked by a, what is it, 5/6? Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5/6.
5/6. Okay. Well, that's pretty much it for Momo.
Finally.
You can have that back.
Thank you. All right. And then, still my turn.
Yep.
Huzzah. I am going to tap Suki because it's the only one I can. Suki is now attacking with a 5/6.
Yep.
And with a 1/1 ally
Yep.
towards you.
Okay, so I'm going to take 6 here.
If you take it,
Yep,
you'll
I
take
am.
5 rather. 5. Unless you take both of them.
I'm going to take both.
Okay.
Okay. Down to 14.
Yay, I did something.
All set?
And pass turn.
Okay. So I'm going to untap. I'm going to draw. I mean, why not? I guess. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to equip the glider staff to my ostrich horse. And do you have anything with flying or reach?
No, I don't.
Okay, then pretty much nothing else matters, so I'm going to attack you with a 5-3 flyer.
So that bird that doesn't have flying now has flying.
Yes.
Okay, that's the end of that game.
I did draw into airbending lesson that turn, so if you had said I have a reach flyer, I was going to airbend that away.
Of course you were.
Yep.
So that is the end of that. Okay. So that was our test. What do you think so far? Now that you've played them for the first time.
Well, I mean, I knew airbending was a powerful mechanic. Including it on so many things, I feel like it's really, I don't know.
Another Mark one.
Yeah, I did see that one earlier.
Yeah. So your airbending was more powerful than I realized.
Yeah,
Ow.
I knew it was a big deal. Using it offensively like that, I think, is very, very interesting.
I think it's disrespectful to Aang and his legacy. How dare you?
I saw Aang airbend plenty of people away.
He did, but it was always defensively, for the most part.
Yeah, Aang would airbend it away, and then Momo would beat your face.
Apparently.
Okay, so I don't know. I like it. For me, it's an enjoyable mechanic, but it's one of the reasons that I really stopped playing so much black-blue control. When you just go hard like that, it tends to make people feel like they're invalidated, I guess.
It feels like you're not playing a game.
Right. And so I don't know that I would play an airbending deck offensively in a friendly match, in just a casual game. But I can definitely see that being a very big deal if you're just going, I want to win. Yep.
So, fair enough. Yeah, it means there's more white control, I guess.
Yep.
Major white control.
Now I want to double check these things, make sure that I was actually playing it right here. These things do say airbend target creature.
I did ask about that, and you did confirm.
Yeah, and so I'm just. Are there things here that?
By the way, I did have Bosco just a bear in the deck, so that he never came up, but he does create food tokens.
Oh, okay. So I mean,
I also had Top Blind Bandit in the deck.
Okay, so Appa Loyal Sky Bison. He got milled away. I never got to play him. He says exile target non-land permanent you control. Glider Staff says exile or airbend up to one target creature. So they do specify in some things you control or not. So you do have to be careful of that. But yeah, I think I used it right as far as I can say, as far as I can tell.
I also had Iroh. Uncle Iroh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I had the Earth King, who Bosco is the bear for.
All right.
And I also had where is it? The Boulder. So I had the Boulder who's conflicted about fighting a little girl, and the little girl he's no longer conflicted about fighting.
So for the rares in the packs that I opened, I had Momo and Diligent Zookeeper.
Rares. Ooh. Okay.
Diligent Zookeeper is 4/4 for a green, 3 others. Human citizen ally. Each non-human creature you control gets +1/+1 for each of its creature types, up to a maximum of +10. So this one caps.
Okay. The rares I had were that Earth King is actually a rare. So that Earth King does when the Earth King enters, create a 4/4 green bear token creature. Whenever one or more of the creatures you control with power 4 or greater attack, search your library for up to that many basic land cards and put them on the battlefield tapped and shuffle. And that's
Okay.
3 costs, 1 green, 3 colorless.
All right.
And then we had Master's Guidance, green and 2 other. And it is an enchantment whenever you attack with 2 or more legendary creatures. Put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 target attacking creatures at the beginning of your end step. If you control a creature with a power 4 or greater, draw a card.
Okay. That's not bad for 3.
Never drew it. The Descendant's Path, that one I played earlier, which lets you reveal a card and play it. If it shares a creature type, that was a rare.
Oh, there's more than one rare per pack.
Sometimes, I think. Oh, Pat. Kept your path to redemption again.
Oh, yep.
There was one other card in here that I wasn't sure what it
Oh,
was.
yep. Bison Whistle.
Because it's blue.
That's silver. It's just the way it was printed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as far as I can tell, my packs had 3 rares total. Which is strange.
I had 3 rares as well, so I guess there's a chance of 1 or 2.
Yeah, it must be a random chance at 1 or 2. I'm checking again. Because, I haven't apparently propensity to miss cards. Yeah, I got 3. So, yeah, it's a chance for 1 or 2. It's strange to me. But
I mean,
that's how they did it.
Having 1 is pretty common to have in a pack.
1 per pack would make a lot of sense to me. 2 per pack would make a lot of sense to me because when I started playing, they sold 60 card decks. They called them starter decks.
Right, they still do.
Right, but it was randomly assorted, not pre-conned. And those had 4 rares in them. It was like buying 4 packs.
Well, this one's like buying. How much is a pack?
I think a pack is $6.99, $7.99.
No, I mean how many cards in a pack?
Oh, I think normally 15.
15. So, yeah, 4 packs. That makes sense. So these are 20 cards. So it's pack and lands is what it is.
Yep.
So it's basically buying 2 packs.
Yep.
Yep. Which is what it is, 2 packs, just with land.
Yep. And apparently the chance for more than 1.
I think I've seen more than 1 rare in a...
Yeah, I have too. There's like a bonus sheet card that gets added, and those can be of any rarity, I think. So, yeah.
Fair enough. It's definitely a quick way to get into it.
Yeah,
I think it's accurate.
Just open it up, throw yourself right into the game.
Just make sure you take out the title cards.
Well, I'm still not convinced that you're not supposed to play with these.
I am very convinced. I think if we had paid attention when we opened it, we would have seen it on the top or something like that.
Probably.
So, I like it. I think I'll try some in the future. Good, quick 40-card standard deck, that's for sure.
It is.
And the chances of me getting a green, just luck.
So the thing that I like about it is if you take a look at the cards, there is more than one set symbol here, right? There's the glider symbol and then there's the Ang symbol.
Yeah.
So you have a chance to pull cards from either set.
That is nice.
So that's nice. I think you only get a chance in the play boosters to get the Ang symbol cards.
And it's also good that you don't have to be someone who's been around Magic for a while or have to go out and buy a pack of land. It just comes with the land.
Yeah, that's true. Although, if anybody needs land, I can help you out.
Yeah, well, you have only 8 trillion land just laying around, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
But you also bought land back in the day.
Not really.
No? That's all from packs?
Yeah.
Wow. That's a lot of packs you had over the years.
Yeah. So there's other aspects to it too, right? Like when you open like 10 years ago they had fat packs. They don't really sell them anymore. They sell something similar. I think the Avatar Commander product is very similar to it. Yeah, it comes with a set number of packs, and then there's like a block of land, and that block of land is, I think it was like 10 of each basic land that you just got, and I would buy a lot of those because it was the same price as the packs, and it would come down with the spin down dice. You've seen the
Well, yeah, one of these.
20 spin down dice
Which
that I've got laying
this
around.
is not a magic one. This is one I bought separately.
Right. Each one of those also came in a fat pack.
Which now they have with the what are they called? It's one of those.
The Commander bundle for the Avatar set is the closest thing.
Well, I'm saying
this set came.
Spin down dice come in other sets now.
Yeah.
Collector sets. I forget what they're called though.
Yeah, I don't know. But the Commander bundle specifically, I should say, doesn't come with a spin down dice. It comes down with a life tracker. That's just a click wheel. Which is good for a 20 life game. I haven't seen it. Maybe they do a 40 life, but it seems lackluster for when you're talking about a Commander game, which they seem to be marketing a lot of their stuff towards.
Well, I know on the Commander sets that I got. Well, actually, let's see if this one has it, because this is a Commander set I bought. I know with the Doctor Who one, it came with a countdown, spin down thing that had up to 20 on one side and went up to 40 on the other.
Oh, that's nice.
So let's take this out here, see if that had it, because I would have included it. Well, these are all in sleeves, so no, it did not.
Oh, okay.
Doctor Who had it, this one does not. Which I do enjoy that set, but boy, do I lose a lot. So, card that our podcast is based on.
Oh, yeah, well, hold this up here. This is what's supposed to look like, the Blasphemous Act.
So, it is fun to use, especially if you have a way of generating more creatures quickly.
Mm-hmm, definitely. Or having your creatures survive the damage.
Yes, or that, indestructible, like, what is it, steel armored plate or something like that?
Dark steel plate.
Dark steel plate, there we go.
Mithril coat. Let's see. What's it? There's a shield from a long time ago that does that. There's a bunch of things that, like, just equipment artifact that give indestructible.
Okay.
All right.
So, future plans, because we're wrapping up here in just a couple minutes.
Oh, geez, is that time already?
It's that time already.
Okay.
So, we're planning on having another podcast, not in 2 weeks, but 3 weeks, which would be the 7th. Or maybe it is 2 weeks. Maybe I just can't count.
Maybe. So December 7th is what we're thinking?
It's either the 7th or the 14th. We'll let you know. We'll post it.
Okay.
And then the next one's going to be when one of our other people is in the area, which I can't remember if the 21st or the 28th, which is why the other one's based on that.
Yep.
I should really write these things down.
I think he's going to be the 28th.
28th, so then it'll probably be the 14th, which is why I was thinking 3 weeks.
Okay.
We hopefully will get some of these in by then to hand out some of these to some people. They are quite nice to have. Dragon Shield in general is quite nice to have. We are not sponsored by them, but we're not opposed if they decide to at some point.
If they want to, we'll figure it out.
These custom ones cost a little more than the normal ones.
They do.
So, like double. So, but yeah.
I'll let you do it.
I don't know how. So we do want to hand out a couple of these Jumpstart boosters and not hit my microphone. I'm going to let Bernie here figure out who we're going to hand them out to, because there's a lot of people in this room right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure how we're going to handle this. Maybe we just throw them and see who they hit?
Well, I feel like if we're going to throw them, those people should be aware they're coming at their face.
It's a lot more fun if they're not.
Maybe, but insurance, I'm sure the Northeast Collectibles doesn't want us to have them have an insurance claim.
That's true. I guess maybe we just start yelling?
Well, tell you what, why don't you stand up out of frame for a second? Take 4 and just kind of wade into the middle and say, who wants free cards?
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah. All right, so he's walked into the middle of the room. Up, we got the first 2 over here. Yep. And there we go. We gave away 2 free packs. Yeah, pretty much. We're thanking you for tolerating us. And the terrible way we've been shuffling these cards. It's a sin against nature, really, to riffle shuffle them like that. But you know. Anyway. Thank you. So, and so, excuse me. Yeah.
I mean,
apparently,
that was fun.
I'm being struck down. That's great. Anyway, so, so yes, thank you everyone for joining us. It's been a wonderful time, and we hope to see you in 3 weeks, right here. Thank you again, Northeast Collectibles, for having us.
Yeah, it's been a blast, and I gotta say, love the store.
It is a very nice store. Ever since they moved over to this location, it's so much more room. I never actually saw the location, but from what I saw online, it's more room.
I was there once. I got a Christmas gift for my play group from there.
I'm in your play group.
Yep, I know.
Oh, okay.
But last year's Christmas gift.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yep, there you go.
All right. So, yes, thank you for joining, and have a great evening, everyone.
Have a good night, everyone.
If I can find the mouse.
Click it, it'll turn on.
There we go.